Welcome to CVM Sport. Jamaica's three-man team to the just concluded Caribbean Junior Cycling Championships of Malaika Russell, Kajur True and Khalil Francis put Jamaica in second place in the medal standings with 1 gold and 2 silver. What is not very well known is that Russell and True, the medal winners, were both carrying an injury. There's more in this report.
Newly crowned Caribbean female junior cycling champion Malaika Russell copped the gold medal after finishing the 60-kilometer road race in 2 hours, 6 minutes and 50 seconds.
This title means a lot because this is actually my 3rd year going to the Dominican Republic. The first year I couldn't participate because of age restrictions. The 2nd year I came second twice, but this year I actually was able to take the championship, like Juvenile Caribbean Champion. So that means a lot, and it means that training has paid off, and that really means something to me. It was about maybe 12 girls in total, 13 maybe, and from different age groups. So also junior and juvenile were combined in one race, and for the most part it was a quite a slow race. No one really wanted to go off, but my main rival from Bermuda, she was always on the attack, and I always had to be shutting those down. And I knew she couldn't sprint at the end, so I made sure to keep it together until the end so that I could be able to sprint off, which I was able to do with a Dominican Republic girl also, and we were able to win our categories.
Russell said that race experience taught her a lot.
I've learned many new tactics. I've learned that different athletes have different skill sets, because some are maybe sprinters, some may have to try going out from a longer range, and just train, do your training, and just always have tactics in the back of your head, because they are always thinking of what they can do to try beat you.
She also picked up a silver in the time trial, and an injury may have prevented her from getting the gold.
That race wasn't my best. It was better than last year, but not my best, because I had a little injury on my hand, so I wasn't able to use the time trial bars, which meant a lot of seconds were lost. I still lost by 18 seconds though, which is not that much, seeing that I didn't have the proper equipment to work with. But I was still proud of the 2nd place, still happy that I was able to place in the top 3 and still represent my country well.
Also picking up a silver medal was 15-year-old Kajur True, 2nd in his time trial, becoming the first juvenile male to podium in a time trial for Jamaica.
It means a lot because beforehand I was not aware of the fact that if I were to have podiumed, before knowing that I did, if I were to have podiumed, that I would have become the first juvenile to podium in TT, which to me now means a lot. It means that I have grown in cycling, especially in time trialing, and it shows me that I can go further, I can do more in the sport, whether in TT or a road race.
It was quite the accomplishment, considering that he was riding with a dislocated joint.
Before the race, I had done a tour of Jamaica, and I had gotten a dislocation in my elbow. There was a fracture, cornered fracture, and from time to time my elbow could slip out, pop out a joint, especially if I do strenuous work on the arm. So I would refrain from doing major sprints. I would refrain from really pushing my elbow to the limit whenever I'm on the bicycle. So when it came to the TT and I had to ride off of the ramp, I couldn't really sprint out of the bicycle to get myself up to the 30 miles per hour that I needed. I basically went up to like 28, 29, didn't touch the 30. And when it came to finishing the TT, where usually you're told to do a sprint, try to close in on the time, I wouldn't have been able to put out the full force because I was afraid of pulling on my elbow, pushing out too much force, swinging, racking my elbow, and probably dislocating it again.